A safe injection site like this one violate U.S. federal law. A U.S. district judge ruled this week it would not. A Philadelphia nonprofit's plan to create a site similar to what can be seen in British Columbia has been tied up in the courts after the Trump administration claimed it is illegal. Seattle filed a brief in support of the nonprofit and today cautiously reacted to the decision. The city attorney, Pete Holmes, called it an incredible ruling for the pursuit towards overdose protection, but I expect the federal government will almost certainly appeal. Something Seattle's Mayor Jenny Durkan also noted, saying it is unfortunate that the federal government continues to block Seattle and local governments from trying a harm reduction strategy to address the opioid crisis.
I think part of the epidemic has to do with the fact that people are overdosing because they don't know what they're getting.
Yet already in King County, the issue has stalled.
Aye.
After multiple cities passed legislation to block housing a safe injection site.
Everyone agrees about what's happening, but where the sticking point is, where the heartburn is, what people are concerned about is the siting.
It all means for proponents there is no victory today, and there may not be one for the foreseeable future. And those same proponents point to British Columbia and what they call success stories. There's been a huge spike over the last 4 years in fentanyl-related overdose deaths attributed to the potent mix of the drug with street heroin in the Vancouver area. Fentanyl was responsible for 87% of overdose deaths in the Vancouver area in 2018, up from 25% just 3 years earlier.